what's going on? It's Stokely from Sauce on Delay. I'm just gonna pop on real quick and say something. Fat Joe has a campaign, or that he's put his star power behind, called Power to the Patients. Now, his Power to the Patients campaign, I think, is a culmination of multiple campaigns, or more than one cause. What's wrong with this, Pierce? Is a joint effort of the employees of the hospitals, along with patients who have been, patients like myself who have been overcharged or charged exorbitant charges, and he's joining both of those campaigns, I guess, to get, I don't know, I don't fully understand it yet, but it's called Power to the Patients right now, as far as I understand. So he was talking, and he was saying, listen, post the prices up front. Tell us what the cost is of these procedures up front. I told you in probably my last post that I went to NYU Langone Orthopedics in Long Island. The doctor only spoke to me. They did an x-ray. The doctor said, there's nothing I can do. Your hand is going to heal by itself. Your hand has already begun healing. So as a result of that, there's no need for surgery or anything like that. That's all we spoke about. The guy gave me a $25 Amazon hand brace. Like I said, they did an x-ray when I came in, only on my one hand. On my hand, not even my arm, just my hand. Okay? I paid like $275 at an urgent care for that same procedure. They charged about $1,000 for that same procedure. And then they charged me another $1,000 and something just for visiting in his office. And then they charged about $5,000. I'm sorry, for speaking to him for 15 minutes, where he said he did a non-surgical manipulation or whatever treatment, non-surgical manipulation treatment. He didn't even do anything to my hand. He did not manipulate my hand. He did not massage my hand. He did not set my bones. There's nothing to set. It was already healed. It was already healing. He told me he would have to break my bone if he was gonna try to set it. And plus, the bone there in my finger doesn't set without putting pins and rods into it. So he said I didn't need any surgery. Surgery is not recommended per all understood best practices. Surgery is not needed in my case. He did no surgery. He did no procedure. He just spoke to me and charged over $5,000. So, it's a travesty in my opinion, but what I'm thinking, because now I'm blaming myself for what they did to me. I'm blaming myself, and I said, well, you know what? This is I guess I went to one of the highly rated doctors in orthopedics in the whole network of my insurer's network. He had the best reviews. So that must mean that, I went to the Bugatti Lamborghini of orthopedic surgeons. And even though he didn't do any surgery, just the opportunity to talk to him, it costs $5,000 just to speak to him. He's that great, he's that important, he's that wonderful, he's that magical, he's that popular and famous that it costs $5,000 just to talk to him for 15 minutes. So maybe I'm just wrong. Instead of it's like me trying to pay to see some celebrity or something like that. Who's my favorite celebrity? I don't know. Who's my favorite celebrity? I don't know who my favorite celebrity is. Let me see. My favorite celebrity. I don't know. I don't have a favorite celebrity because they all have come out to be questionable. And my favorite celebrities are, I don't know, sometimes political, so I don't want to offend anybody. So let me see. Who's my favorite celebrity? Who would I Even in my favorite celebrity, I wouldn't pay $5,000 to go see them. I wouldn't spend $5,000 to sit and speak with them. I would not. I don't have $5,000 to sit down and speak with a celebrity. $7,000, $8,000 to sit down and speak with a celebrity. But that's what NYU Langone did to me. They charged me as if I went to sit down and pay for what was it? Backstage passes, courtside seats to see Dr. Adams, or whatever his name is. Dr. Adam? I think his name is Dr. Adam. Or something like that. I forgot his name right now. I don't have it looking at it right now. Dr. Adam Wilson. That's his name. I think his name is Dr. Adam Wilson. Can't remember right now. So I paid $5,000 courtside seats to go sit with Dr. Adam Wilson and have him say to me, hey man, guess what? I looked at the x-rays of your hand. Your hand is already healing. Best practices say that no surgery is needed, because if I had to do surgery, I had to tear up your hand, put screws in it, or put a rods in it and have something sticking out the side of your hand. And you'll be all right. Your hand just healed. Wear this $25 Amazon brace for 4 weeks and you'll be fine. I paid $5,000 for him to say that to me. So I'm all for Fat Joe's campaign of post the prices, show the prices, list the prices. Let's know what it's gonna cost. Let's know if you are the Lamborghini, Bugatti, Louis Vuitton, bespoke Rolex of orthopedic surgeons. And do I need Rolex? Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see if my insurance will cover Rolex. No, my insurance only covers BMW. Okay, so I'll go to the BMW guy. You know, oh no, my insurance only covers Toyota. I'll go to the Toyota guy. Oh, my insurance only covers the Hyundai Kia guy. I'll go to the Hyundai Kia guy. I don't have the $5,000 to pull out my pocket. Well, ultimately, the insurance company paid the majority of that and knocked down a lot of it. First, the insurance company knocked down the $7,000 plus that they were asking for. Then the insurance company paid a whole bunch of it. And then they stuck me with almost $800. So I still have to pay $800. That they're eventually probably going to send to collections. And I don't know if that's going to ruin my credit or not. I think I'll have a suspicion that it does affect credit. But there's somewhere that I believe that it does not. But I don't like the feeling of owing anyway. But anyhow, so I just want to reiterate what I said before. And I want to give a big salute. And I'm probably going to send a contribution, if possible, to this organization that's campaigning for the posting of the prices, because I'm rich with blessings, not rich with material money, disposable income. Okay, so I'm gonna have to I need to, when I go to the store, I want to know how much something costs. You know, I want to know how something costs. Like cereal is like ridiculous now. Cereal is like $6 now, you know. But when I go to the store, sometimes I don't look at the price on the cereal because I know that the cereal is going to be about $6. You know, the one that I like costs $6. I've bought cereal 100 times. Now, going to the doctor for my hand, that's not something that I typically do. No, not at all. So I don't know. I don't have a clue what it's going to cost until after the procedure's done. Then they send me a bill for a ridiculous amount. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that. And I would suggest that you, there's no way for you to know the prices. There's no way for you to know the prices before you get there. That's terrible. You know? Tell me what it's going to cost. It was not an emergency. I didn't run in there in an ambulance. I was a helicopter lifted into the facility. I had an appointment for about 4 days between the time when I made the appointment and I showed up there. Oh, maybe he charged, maybe he boosted up the price for, maybe they charged me that code because my appointment was only in 4 days, and they were initially trying to give me an appointment 4 months out. Is that what it is? I get to meet the Hollywood Dr. Adam Wilson. I get to speak to him for 15 minutes and pay $5,000 to sit courtside seat with him as he does what he does. He's Jordan. He's Kobe. Is that? I guess that's what NYU is. I'm paying for the NYU brand. I'm paying for the Lamborghini, Bugatti, Rolex, I don't know, Gold Leaf. Wow, I could have bought Gold Leaf food and ate it and pooped it out and wasted that for less than I did for that. The first car I ever bought cost me $450. The last car I purchased cost me less than $5,000. And I've been driving that car for the past 7 years. And I'm gonna sit down, talk to this celebrity doctor, I guess. I've never heard of him before. Guess he's a celebrity in his circles because I had to pay almost $7,000 altogether just to talk to him for 15 minutes for him to do nothing to my hand, and then the insurance company capitulate, back him up. And that's one of the things that Fat Joe is talking about in Post the Prices. It's a joint effort, a collusion between the doctors and the insurance companies to fleece the workers, because we're paying these premiums to our employer. We're paying premiums otherwise. And then we got to pay a copay. And then after that, the insurance company gives money to their buddies over at the doctor's office. The doctor bills exorbitant amounts. The insurance company can charge exorbitant amounts of premiums because they're saying the charges are so high. And then the doctor can still go after me for more money. Now, I was doing a little bit of research, trying to look up civil cases involving NYU, Langone, whether anyone had pursued them for similar situations as mine, and I wasn't able to find anything there. So I guess I'm looking in a wrong kind of court. I think that might be tort court. I don't really know. I don't know anything about legal stuff. But most of the people who were suing NYU Langone were people who were like delivery guys that slipped and fell and got hurt, or contractors that were working at their facilities and tripped over something. And, since they know that the hospital has a lot of money, they just sue the hospital for an injury that they had suffered while working for another employer. One was like a delivery. I seen one court case. One was like a delivery guy, and one was like a construction worker lady. And they tripped at an NYU facility, and they sued NYU for them falling down. So those are the only cases I saw. I didn't see anyone suing them for billing-related issues. In some of the cases, the contractors who were working there, whose employees tried to get workers' compensation from their employer, that employer then turned around and sued the hospital in order to recover that workers' compensation or judgment or whatever that the employee was awarded or whatever. So that's the case right now. Salute to Fat Joe. Fat Joe, keep up the good work. Organization, power to the patients. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope that it works out where they start posting the prices, and then we'll know that we can just totally not support these extortioners these extortionists, these racketeers who are forcing us to pay these high prices, pay these high premiums, so on and so on and so forth. Now, I understand that hospitals face a lot of litigation for a multitude of reasons. I understand that there's also a lot of waste, because once something is contaminated, you got to throw it away. I understand that, their facilities require a lot of heating, a lot of air conditioning. They require high standards regarding a lot of the construction that takes place. It has to be a clean environment. It has to be a somewhat sanitized environment. They're dealing with probably workers shortages, because just about, they're overworking their workers on top of that. So, they don't have enough to do all of that. But, and the workers get paid pretty good. People, healthcare industry, people go into healthcare because they get paid, and doctors getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. The nurses are sometimes making $100,000 or so. So it's not a little, it's not like McDonald's. I understand they have a lot of costs, but I think I don't know, something has to be done. I don't want to say that they're totally the bad guy, but just because you are a victim doesn't mean you should victimize me. Just because it's hard for you to run your business doesn't mean you should go around robbing people. Either you run the business or get out of business. Get out of the business, don't become a criminal. It's like guys that say, I sell crack to take care of my family. Wait a minute, but when you sell crack, you're destroying somebody else's family. Are we in the jungle? Are we living the law of the jungle where the fittest survive and I'll eat you? Is that what we're doing? I don't know. So, and then some of them say, I sell crack to take care of my family, and the next thing you turn around, they're driving a BMW with a big gold chain and gold teeth in their mouth, and they're taking trips. So wait a minute, were you doing it for your family, or what were you doing it for? You weren't doing it for your family. So anyhow, NYU Langone, you shouldn't have done that to me. You shouldn't do that to people. You shouldn't do that to people. Like I said, if it was just me, then, that's all right, man. If you're just doing it to me. But looking at this commercial that I saw regarding Fat Joe's campaign against these hidden charges and these surprise charges and these exorbitant charges shows that I'm not alone in this, whatever that these insurance companies and the hospitals are doing. I'm not alone. They're attacking. I don't want to say they're attacking. No. They're taking advantage of our illnesses. They're taking advantage of our injuries. They're taking advantage of the fact that they have leverage, which is understandable. They're not running a charity. These are private organizations. But guess what? Private organization. There's also competition out there. Less and less every day. That's why I'm telling everybody else, go to Orland Care. I think it's called Orland Care. Go to Orland Care. Don't go to NYU Langone Orthopedic. Orland Care has 100 offices across Long Island almost. If you want to go there, or Queens or whatever, they have a lot of different locations. So that's the only way that you can understand to set the prices right. Competition. It's a free market, right? You can charge me ridiculous prices, right? Okay, I can take my business elsewhere, and I can tell other people to take their business elsewhere also. And that's what I'm telling them right now. Don't use NY Langone Orthopedic. I don't care if Dr. Adam Wilson is the Jordan of orthopedics. I'll take the Anthony. I'll take the Reggie Miller. I'll take the I don't know. I'll take the who's second to Jordan. I'll take Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is good in his own right, ain't he? He knows he's a professional, isn't he? He knows how to play the game, right? All right, I don't need the Jordan. I don't need the Rolex. The Timex tell the time just the same. He's a celebrity. or something. I really don't know. Anyhow, I'm just ranting and raving right now. So thanks for listening.